The persons believed to be behind the massive Optus hack had backflipped on a threat to release tens of thousands of Australians' data to the internet. Some 9.8 million current and former customers with the telco were last week caught up in a data breach, in which personal information including passport numbers and dates of birth were compromised. Watch the video above. Optus cyber attack fallout. Watch the latest news on Channel 7 or stream for free on 7 Plus. The account behind the breach had been posting to an online forum, demanding Optus pay them $1 million, $1 Australian dollar. 53 meters in cryptocurrency or data would be released. That threat came to fruition on Tuesday morning, when the information of 10,000 people was released. It vowed to continue releasing data daily unless its ransom was met. But within hours, the user posted another typo-laden message to the forum, apologizing and vowing not to continue. Too many eyes, the message read. We will not sell sick data to anyone. We can't if we even want to. Personally deleted data from Drive, only copy. Sorry to 10,200 Australian whose data was leaked. Australia will see no gain in fraud, this can be monitored. Maybe for 10,200 Australian but rest of population no. Very sorry to you. Deepest apology to Optus for this. Hope all goes well from this. The user also said the ransom money it had demanded was never received, and it was a mistake to scrape published data in the first place. 7news.com.au has contacted Optus for further comment on the latest development. Earlier, it had said in a statement that it was limited in speaking publicly on the breaches the Australian Federal Police were now investigating. The attack is being investigated by the Australian Federal Police, and they have advised Optus not to provide comment on certain aspects of the investigation, including verifying the authenticity of customer information published on the internet, it said. The revelation comes only hours after some 10,000 people's data was released by the supposed hacker. Among the newly released information appeared to be Medicare numbers. Home Affairs Minister Claire O'Neill said the government had not been made aware that Medicare numbers may have been compromised. I am incredibly concerned this morning about reports that personal information from the Optus data breach, including Medicare numbers, are now being offered for free and for ransom, she said. Medicare numbers were never advised to form part of compromised information from the breach. Consumers have a right to know exactly what individual personal information has been compromised in Optus communications to them. Reports today make this a priority. I want to reassure Australians that the full weight of cybersecurity capabilities across government, including the Australian Signals Directorate, the Australian Cybersecurity Centre and the Australian Federal Police are working round the clock to respond to this breach. Optus earlier said it will fund a credit monitoring service for customers most impacted by the recent data breach. Optus is offering the most affected current and former customers whose information was compromised because of a cyber attack, the option to take up a 12-month subscription to Equifax Protect at no cost, it said in a statement. Equifax Protect is a credit monitoring and identity protection service that can help reduce the risk of identity theft. No passwords or financial details have been compromised. However, it warned that scammers might capitalize on the offer. Please note that no communications from Optus relating to this incident will include any links, as we recognize there are criminals who will be using this incident to conduct phishing scams. According to Equifax's website, its Credit Protect services range from $9.95 to $14.95 per month depending on level of coverage. Consumer data advocate at Choice Kate Bauer told 7news.com.au that customers deserved compensation, but the law didn't mandate it. There are two things to consider here, one, which is what does the law say on this issue? And the law says that they don't have to offer compensation, she said. But I think the other point is, what does the customer expect? She described the data accessed in the breach as a goldmine for identity theft. We know that a large number of people have been affected and that this is a serious breach in the type of information that's been breached. It's not just something that's easily changeable like your username or your password, Bauer said. These are things like your passport or your driver's license number or your date of birth, things that are key identification factors and are just a goldmine for identity theft. But these are things that either you can't change, like your date of birth, or to change them, you need to pay a cost. So, I think it's completely fair that customers expect some sort of remedy from Optus, and I think compensation, in this case, would be fair. And I think we need to think about penalties as well. And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.